Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Today I have got something which has been sitting in my cupboard for way too long. It's actually at the cusp of going out of date, so there's only like 2 months left on it. So I figured I should review it for you guys now, just in case it ends up going out. Because it's been in there for a long time. I've been putting off trying it, not because it sounds bad or anything, just because it's I've just had more interesting things to try, to be honest. So here's what we've got. These are Eat Real Quinoa Corn Puffs, white cheddar flavour. Now, I believe I have reviewed something from this brand before, Eat Real. I think it was their sour cream and onion, I think it was. I can't remember what they're made of. It might be quinoa, it might be something else. I can't remember. But I remember whatever they were delicious and I did enjoy them. So I figured I would get these, give them a try, see what they're like. So this is going to be one of your crisp alternatives. You know, because normal crisps are generally made out of either potatoes, obviously, or I think tortilla chips are made out of corn, and some stuff is made out of rice, like Wotsits and that kind of stuff. The puffy crisps tend to be made out of rice, I'm pretty sure. So these are made out of quinoa, which I imagine is a similar process to what you do with rice to make rice sort of puffy, crisp things. So it says up here that they are gluten-free and they're vegan, even though they're white cheddar flavour, so there's no actual cheese in them, which is good. So if you're gluten-free, if you're celiac or got intestinal issues or whatever, then these might be good for you. And of course, if you're vegan, then you've got a nice cheesy snack. Hopefully they're tasty. Nice cheesy snack to snack on. So yeah, good alternatives. The last one I tried had all of this as well. Pretty sure they were gluten-free and vegan as well. So as far as brands go that are good for your vegans, Eat Real are the ones to go with. And I think they're supposed to be a little bit healthier as well, but whether that's true or not, I'm not really sure. So these ones are the quinoa corn puffs. Now, I'm curious to see what the ingredients actually are, because there's obviously, they're cheese flavoured, but there can't be any cheese in them if they're going to be vegan. So let's see, there's not a lot of ingredients, to be fair. Maize, 53%, rapeseed oil, white cheddar seasoning, 11%, which is made from rice flour, salt, sugar, yeast extract powder, and natural flavouring. And then it's 6% quinoa. So they call them quinoa puffs, but they're only 6% quinoa. Okay, fair enough. Product description, corn and quinoa puffs with a cheese flavour. So they are made of corn, you know, the same way that a lot of your corny snacks are. Maize is basically... Maize is corn, right? Maize is just another kind of corn or a specific variety of corn. Storage instructions: to maintain freshness, store in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight and strong odours. Now, let's be honest, I'm going to tan this whole bag in one go. It's a 40-gram bag, so it's a slightly larger than average bag of crisps, but hey, I'm hungry. So, what are our nutritional values? It does have an average 28 gram serving contains, which is so stupid. That's so, as you know, that annoys the crap out of me. 28 gram servings out of a 40 gram bag. At least if you're going to do that, make it a 56 gram bag, or just make the bag 28 grams. Like, why do you have to make things so complicated? Just, it does my tits in. Don't know if I want to read you them per 100 grams, because it does have the 100 grams, or per the 28 grams. Let's do it by the 100, because that's an easier metric. So this is 40 grams, but this is per 100, so you can do your own maths if you want to. 567 calories, 39 grams of fat, 3.3 grams of saturates, 48.1 grams of carbs, 1.1 grams of sugar, 5 grams of fibre, 4.6 grams of protein, and then 1.6 grams of salt. So actually not bad on the saturated fat stuff. 3.3 grams for 567 calories is actually quite good. Less than average, so not a lot of saturated fats, and basically no sugar, and a fair amount of salt. So they're probably better than most crisps for you, but not by much. So let's give them a try, shall we? Let's bust them open and see what they look like. Give them the old sniff test first. They kind of smell cheesy, more like stale sort of cheese. I suppose I should show you them. Right, that's the picture. So that's what they show you on the bag. And now I'll show you what they actually look like. Boom. Very pale. Very pale. Like cheesy Wotsits are like orange, which probably isn't a great thing. I don't think cheese is supposed to be like bright orange. But yeah, I suppose it's white cheddar, so they shouldn't be orange. But still, quite pale. They're not as long as they seem to be on the bag. They all seem to be quite short and stubby. But don't smell very cheesy, but I suppose it's all down to the taste, isn't it? Right, let's try these then. So these are Eat Real Quinoa Corn Puffs, white cheddar flavour. Let's give them the old taste test. I've only eaten one and I'm already not happy. Wow. The other ones from this brand that I tried, if they were up here, like ranked up here, these ones are like, they're not even on the page. Wow. Those suck. Jesus. They don't, I mean, right, I'll say first off, I always like to clarify when I say that something sucks, doesn't necessarily mean that it tastes bad, because they don't taste bad, or they're not disgusting by any means. They're just boring. It's the best word I can think of. Very boring. Wow. I mean, first thing I noticed when I bit into them is that they're kind of stale. Kind of stale feeling. Now, I did say that these were going out of date, but they've still got almost 3 months left on the date. So even though they have been sitting in my cupboard the whole time, they still shouldn't be stale. They should still be okay because they're still in date. If you're going to put a date on it, they should last. They should be perfectly fine right up until that date. If on the very next day after that date they turn into a big pile of mush, well, I've got no one to blame but myself. But I put off eating these, and because they still had time left on them, they've still got like almost 3 months, and they feel stale. They don't taste stale, they just feel stale. So maybe that's what they're supposed to be like. Maybe that's what the texture is supposed to be like. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure, but this is my experience of them. They are still in date, so they feel stale. Now on to the flavour. What flavour? White cheddar? There's so little flavour on them, it might as well not even be there. Like, there's a very slight hint of saltiness. Maybe it tastes a little bit cheesy, but wow, awful. There's got to be better vegan alternatives to cheese puffs than that. Wow. I'm not even going to finish this bag. It's not worth it. They're not nice. They're not nice. They're sort of stale feeling. They got basically no flavour. I've got some pickled onion crisps in there. I think I'm just going to go and eat them instead. Pretty sure they're vegan. I'm not vegan anyway, but still, those are packed full of flavour. They're walkers. These are poor, bland, stale, rubbish. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Very, very disappointed and surprised, because the only other ones I've tried of this brand I really like and that I've bought more than once. I haven't bought them in a while, but I have bought them more than once since I did the original video. So I was expecting good things with this, but just very, very tame. Poor. Disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Oh well. Well, thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you've tried these, because I really want to know what your guys' opinion is. If you're vegan or gluten-free, if you've tried them, let me know what you think of them, because I'd really be interested to hear the opinion of someone who actually does, live by that diet, and how it affects you, because those are poor. And like, if you're an actual vegan, you've done all your research and stuff like that, you've got to have better alternatives. Like, you've got to know what all the good alternatives are, right? Whereas I don't really. And as an alternative goes, these are crap. Not even worth bothering with. So yeah, let me know. But thanks very much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel, hit the wee bell, get notifications. And go follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and all those other lovely things. And I will just catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully we can get something a bit nicer than this. See you then.